when you buy a property, you don't mean to buy the bugs that go with it. In fact, you usually get them killed before you buy the property, before you close. Two people who can help us with that would be Rian and Noelle Goins, referred to me by one of my really great clients. And so I know we cut them out in the field in their truck. I think you guys are just coming back from an actual treatment or inspection, correct?
Correct, yes.
So Rian and Noelle, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Glad to be here. No pun intended.
So husband and wife team, rather than killing each other, you guys kill the bugs, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, we just love bug.
He's my bugaboo.
Oh, that's too funny, you guys. Too cute. So Goins Pest. And so first off, geographically, what areas do you guys service?
You want me to go? Go ahead.
Yep. 5 counties, LA County, Ventura County, San Bernardino, Riverside, and Orange County.
Got it. And what kind of services do you provide?
So we service for all general pests, rodents, and specialty pests like mosquitoes, bed bugs, and the sort. We also are licensed to do termites, so WDO reports that I know are really important in the real estate area. So pretty much anything that's general pests, termites, and wood destroying organisms.
Like fungus, and also dry rot, things of that nature. Yeah.
That's right.
Fungus, man, you guys are athlete's foot. You guys deal with that too. It's like, wow.
I'm an athlete. And he's got a big foot, so yes, we do.
So he's your athlete's. You're the athlete's foot. So okay, so when people get into escrow, they want to know what's in the house. They need to do a preliminary inspection. What's that cost, and how long does that take? What do they find out at that point?
Sure.
So inspections run about $150.
Yeah, that's where they start.
That's where they start because it takes about 2 hours to do an inspection. If the property, depending on the foundation, they have a crawl space, got to get in there. Most properties have attics. We have to do internal and external inspections. And then if there's any live infestations or infections, we have to section 1 item that. If there are conducive conditions like faulty grade or poor ventilation or drainage issues, then those can lead to wood destroying organisms. So those are typically section 2. And so we report that. If we can't get behind the wall, if we can't get to a place, we have to have it be further inspected. But nonetheless, a complete report will have all of those items listed. And then from there, you can go with the work. We'll offer an estimate each time we do a inspection. And if we're able to get that bid, then we'll do the work and we'll certify it.
Yeah. We have a licensed general contractor. We have the option to fumigate. So there's a plethora of options to do.
So the inspection report's $150 up front, and then the work, if it's in the kind of this fairly typical $1,000, $2,000, is that something that can be paid through escrow? Do you need that paid before the close, or how does that usually work?
We typically allow it to be paid through escrow based upon the relationship and the trust. We've been burned a couple of times, but we have developed relationships with different brokers and real estate agents to where we're able to have that be taken care of through escrow. A lot of the $150, they may pay that up front, or they can run that through escrow as well. But typically, based upon the relationship, we don't mind it going through escrow because that's easier for all parties, and we want to make things easy as possible. So.
Got it. What are the most common mistakes that homeowners make that cause you to find more damage or more problems?
Oh, the most common mistakes. I mean, in an escrow situation, most people are wanting free inspections, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, the law states that if someone gets an inspection and then they call us to inspect, we still have to do another inspection. Like, we can't just go off somebody's recommendation. So I think that a mistake sometimes can happen if a company is inspecting and they may misdiagnose something. They may say this is subterranean termites and it's really drywood termites. So it's just really important to understand that if you're investing in a company like ours, our company stands for purposes. So it's quality over quantity for us. That's why we take our time. We're not in a rush. We want to make sure that we're, inspecting every nook and cranny. I think sometimes people are in a hurry to get things done. Oh, it's got to go through us. We got to hurry up. But at the same time, if we find what we find, we want to make sure that you're aware and you're not going down the train of Google searching and just going by, well, I saw this on Google. That's great. we're licensed. Let us help you. This is our expertise to tell you
Right.
what's going on so we can take care of the issue.
Yeah. So a common mistake could just be trying to rush through things, like she
Yeah.
said,
Right.
as opposed to like letting the process take place
Yeah.
organically.
Well, I do think that there are companies who offer free inspections, but my experience with them is you kind of get what you pay for, right? I mean, it's
Exactly.
nice to have it as a listing agent. It's nice to offer the free inspection, but if they don't inspire the client to use them, now you're going back to somebody else. And in essence, they're kind of re-inspecting. And
Mhm.
whether they're right or wrong, if they find anything different, the buyer's going to say, hey, you said it's going to cost A, but now it's going to cost A plus B. And they're going to come to the seller and want them to pay for it anyhow. So why not
Right.
just get the right quote up front? So I do think sometimes that's short-sighted. Unless you're
Yeah.
using the same company all the time and you work out a deal, maybe that would be different, but you'd have to have some control and history with that. Well, great.
Right.
So
Yeah.
now you guys are obviously, you're busy enough, and you're referred by a great client. I'm sure you see in this market agents who are still doing well and still busy. You see other agents who are struggling a bit. What do you see as the difference between those who are doing well and those that are struggling?
I would say the passion behind anything that you're doing. I think if you're passionate about something and you really want to help the customer as your bottom line, then it just kind of comes to you. Word of mouth will get out there like, yo, this agent is really legit.
Yeah.
Please pick them. They took care of me. And then once your word of mouth is out of, then it's over. And the way we got referred to you, Shiva spoke very highly of you. He's a really good friend of ours.
Yeah.
And that's our belief on what separates any individual in the Indian industry is.
Oh yeah, I think it's
passion.
purposeful too,
Yeah.
because pest control is a vessel for us to meet amazing people and help protect their home. And I think whatever you're doing, if you know your purpose in it and your purpose behind it, you're gonna treat people better. You're gonna get better results long term, and your network is just gonna grow.
Yeah, and it's rewarding to you yourself when and let me be honest to say there are days where I don't feel like doing anything. I think everyone deals with that.
Yeah.
But I believe that as you continue to grow in it, then the service actually is rewarding in itself.
Oh
When
yes.
you're actually able to help somebody in general, it's rewarding. So,
Yeah.
Now you guys have a little unique situation working together. I know when I last made a change, I left real estate management as an executive for a company and became a full-time agent. And I was used to getting up every morning at 6 and leaving at 7 to get to the office, got to commute. In my new work, I wasn't going to commute. I remember sleeping and it was like 7 o'clock. And my wife turned over to me and said, "Are you going to get up?" And I'm like, I haven't scheduled today yet. It's my first day in this new career. But if my wife is saying to me, "Are you going to get up?" I think that's her way of saying, you better get up, right? So there must be something about the two working together that days that you don't feel like it, she does, and days she doesn't, you do. Talk about the unique experience of working with your life partner in your business.
Yeah. So do you have 72 hours for this interview? Oh man, it's rewarding. First of all, I think the trust factor for our marriage, let me speak to our situation, is we've been through a lot. We just got married in November of 2021.
Congratulations. What date?
Thank you.
You said what day?
What date?
Oh, the 14th.
My anniversary is the 16th.
Okay.
Close.
Okay.
Right.
November. A few years before you, though. I think before you guys were born, but that's another story.
You're looking good. You're looking good. You're looking young. Okay, so working with her is just, she has a heart for, she's integritous. She has a heart for people. And so she not only shows that towards me, and I get the benefit of being married to her, I'm able to, see that in real time in the concept of not only business, but if we go to the gym together, we have to make time for our romance. So it's kind of like shutting off to make sure that make sure our marriage comes first. And there have been times, when we've been working together where we have to kind of put aside an argument to deal with. I'm like, that's probably like the hardest, because it's like,
We can't deal with it.
I don't
right
want to
now.
talk to you right now.
But we
Take
still
care of
got to
business,
service this
you know?
person.
So that's the real of it, you know, from my perspective. But it's what I've always wanted because I grew up in a household where my mom and dad were business partners. So I've seen that my whole life. So that's what I was really comfortable with growing up. But
I'll say this: he's been in pest control for almost 20 years, so I married into it. So I took my marketing, sales, and customer service background and just dove all the way in. I went on a day job with him, and I was like, I could see myself doing this. I love nature. I love to find things. I love to inspect. I love those things. I'm very detail oriented. So it wasn't hard for me to fall in love with it. And then I said, okay, I'm going to get licensed too. And ever since then, it's just been, my first job with him was a 6-year bed bug infestation. Woo. That was fun. I learned, all I remember growing up was don't let the bed bugs bite.
Right.
I never saw a real infestation of bed bugs. So that was my initiation.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one. I mean, I'm sure I've been around them. That's kind of part of life, but I can't imagine what an infestation of them looks like.
Man.
We can send you video. Our social media
No,
is
it's
very
okay.
robust.
No, it's okay. I don't.
Our social media is robust for anyone who wants to look.
I didn't look at it. I saw the profile picture. And I like, okay, good. That's good enough. You're in business. There's a phone number. There's an email. I'm done. You guys have good reviews. I'm done. I really don't. I think I told you guys a story. I once went to a vendor expo for my office, and the pest, and I mean no disrespect to your industry, but this lady was so proud of her. She had like a board with every kind of little bug there was that she was killing, and she had the right treatment plan for and all that. And I just said, honey, if I call you, will you just kill them all for me? Yeah. Okay. I'm not at your end of the deal. Okay. That's why I'm talking to you. I don't want to know the bugs. I don't want to know the bugs. Okay, so if somebody's interested in getting a inspection for pests, maybe they're a listing agent pre-sale or they're buyer agent buying a property and want to know what kind of bugs there are that they need to kill and what a plan would look like, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
So our phone number.
Yeah, 213-800-6230.
Call you on the phone, text you on the phone.
You can text, you can call. Yep.
You can text our business line. You can send an email, or you can DM us on social media platforms. We're very high on there. Obviously, we enjoy that. So those are the ways to get in touch with us.
Yeah.
I like it. And the matching shirts and hats is really good. So how many inspections do I have to send you before I get a hat or a shirt? How's that work out?
I mean, you're a friend of Shibboleth, so
off the strength of a relationship.
I'll send you a couple of deals and then we'll talk about it. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, look, I know you guys are busy out in the field. Appreciate taking time from your truck with Wi-Fi in it. All that. Wow. You guys.
Technology is important.
Well, it is.
Bring our food with us and everything.
Nice. Stay hydrated. Okay, guys. Drive safe. Thank you so much for your time today. Look forward to talking again soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.